It is like weirdly sunny and overcast right now. I kind of feel like I need to put sunglasses on. So if I'm squinting, that's why. I'm super excited for this video today. It was actually requested by my friend in real life. She commented on an Instagram picture saying that she like really wants to get more into makeup, but she doesn't really know where to start. And then I was like, you're totally right. That would be a good idea to do kind of a drugstore makeup starter kit. I work at MAC and there's people all the time who come in with their parents, like younger girls who want to start wearing makeup, and it kind of kills me in a way because you don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on your first makeup or makeup at all. 99% of the makeup I wear on a daily basis is drugstore makeup. So this is kind of to help people who are just getting into makeup. All of this stuff is super reasonable. You don't need to buy all of it. It's just kind of like my suggestions for what I would get if I was just getting into makeup and wanted to experiment and learn more. I have a get ready with me kind of shadow and schmooze video on the look I'm wearing right now, so if you want to see that, I will link it right here and it'll open a new video. It is pretty much all drugstore makeup. Okay, so let's just start out with primer, which in my opinion is a must. Primer is what you put on before your makeup. It's going to help smooth your pores, make you have a clean canvas for what you're going to put on your face. It makes me cringe when people don't use primers. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Primer. I've used this for probably 2 years, and whenever I'm kind of like sick of trying out a new primer, I always seem to go back to this. This retails for about, I want to say $8 to $10 at the drugstore. It's a silicone-based primer, doesn't have a strong smell. This is just my go-to primer. So drugstores is kind of tricky for me to just pick one because it kind of really depends on what you're going for. Comment down below if you guys want a whole like favorite drugstore foundations video, because I have way too many to just choose one. But if I had to choose one liquid foundation from the drugstore, I would go with Maybelline Superstay. This is my baby. I've again used this for probably 4 years. I used this in high school and I still use it to this day. I just love the coverage this gives. It lasts for forever. You won't get oily. This is just amazing. So as far as drugstore concealers go, I'm also mentioning stuff that you can get at Ulta and Walmart, which is still in like the drugstore range. So my favorite drugstore concealers, I have two. The first one is the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. This is definitely more of a full coverage concealer. I use this pretty much every day. My other favorite concealer is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This doesn't have as good of coverage, and it does have a sponge applicator, which is questionably unsanitary. So that's kind of a downside, but I do like the formula of this. I use under my eyes as well as all over my face, but if you're just looking for a concealer for spot treatment, then I would go with the NYX HD concealer. When you're applying under eye concealer or liquid foundation, you definitely want to set that with a powder. I have two powder foundations that I love. The first is Rimmel's Stay Matte. Unfortunately, this breaks me out like crazy, but I know a lot of people it doesn't. So if you don't have sensitive acne-prone skin, then I would definitely suggest this one. And this is great because it gives you that coverage, gives you a flawless finish, and it'll keep you matte, which means you're not going to get shiny throughout the day or oily or anything like that. And this is like $5 from Rimmel. My second favorite is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Powder Foundation. I'm obsessed with this stuff. If you've seen any of my recent videos, I'm probably using this. This is great for acne-prone skin, gives you good coverage, gives you an amazing finish. Physicians Formula is a little bit pricier, so I would definitely recommend waiting until they do buy one get one free or buy one get one half off. That's just like a drugstore rule in general. Never buy something completely full price at the drugstore. They rotate around brands and it'll always go on sale. So just wait until these brands are on sale and then stock up. Whew, I feel like I'm talking really fast right now. Powder foundations, what's next? Let's do blush and bronzer. For my favorite drugstore bronzer, it would be the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. I want to say this retails for about $3. It has a matte finish. It is perfect. I wouldn't say a bronzer is like a must in your drugstore makeup starter kit, but if you want to get some contouring going on or, you know, move up in the world, go with the bronzer. Wet n Wild blushes are for sure my favorite drugstore blushes. They are super pigmented. They're amazing. I'm wearing it right now. I wear it every single day. This is in Pearlescent Pink. Heather Silk is also amazeballs. Whatever. Get it. Now that we got our face done, oh wait, we don't have our face done. For a highlighter, and if you don't want to buy a separate bronzer blush and highlight, I would recommend the Physicians Formula Shimmer Brick Shimmer Strips in Warm Nude. This is a fairly new product. I have a couple videos mentioning it. It is amazing because you can use it on your eyes or face. It has shades for bronzing, it has some middle blush shades, and then this shade up here is a perfect highlight, which means you can put it down the bridge of your nose, on your cheekbones, wherever you want to highlight your face. This is really great if you don't want to spend, you know, money on separate things. It's kind of like an all-in-one product right here. And look at the freaking packaging. We got our face done, right? Yeah. Let's move on to eyes. So before you put any eyeshadow on your eyes, ladies, please use an eye primer. My favorite drugstore eye primer is the, why did I just do that so awkwardly? Hard Candy eyeshadow primer you can get from Walmart. Pretty much reminds me exactly of the Urban Decay primer potion, except it's like $5 instead of $20. Put this on before your eyeshadow is gonna help your eyeshadow stay throughout the day. It's gonna make the colors look more vibrant and pigmented. You need this. Then for eyeshadows, this was really tricky for me to pick because I have a couple favorite drugstore eyeshadow palettes, but I think this one takes the cake. This is the Wet n Wild. Oh god, what color is this even in? It appears that the color has been removed, but this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon collection. I mean, just look for these colors and you can find it. I want to say this retails for like $4.99, but again, you can get Wet n Wild on sale. They do a lot of 40% offs. This has 8 shades in it, which is amazing for that price. They're super pigmented. There's some really good shades in here for everyday wear. I would definitely suggest Maybelline or Wet n Wild eyeshadows. As far as eyeliner, I have 2 options. One is a liquid and one is a pencil. Why did I just do that? The liquid eyeliner is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Eyelash Boosting Serum. My roommate can't do a wing for shit. I made her buy this. Now she looks like a pro. This is super easy for creating a wing liner or whatever kind of eyeliner you want. It stays all day, it doesn't smudge, it's super black. As far as a pencil liner goes, mine's looking a little bit ratchet at the moment. Don't know where the cap is. This has been my go-to drugstore eyeliner for as long as I can remember. This is the L'Oreal Carbon Black Extra Intense Liquid Pencil Liner. Super black, doesn't move, you can put it on your waterline. For mascara, I have 2. My first is my go-to L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is the best drugstore mascara I've ever used. It has more of a wet formula. I like the waterproof just because I live where it rains a lot and I, you know, don't really want to deal with that. I don't think I'll ever use a different drugstore mascara. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's so true. This one I use for my bottom lashes. It's the Wet n Wild Waterproof Mega Length Mascara. The bristles are super small, so it's easy to get your bottom lashes. You don't really want to be going in with a brush like this because it can get on your cheek and it's just a mess that we want to avoid. Again, for lips, I have way too many drugstore lipsticks that I'm obsessed with, so let me know down below if you want a separate video on that. But I just went with one. This is for the person that doesn't really wear makeup yet. You might be a teenager just starting to wear makeup, or you just don't like to wear a lot of makeup. So I went with the Maybelline Baby Lips for this. These have pretty good color payoff. This is from the new limited edition collection. I will link it right here if you want to see swatches of that. But Maybelline has a bunch of different baby lip shades. They're basically just like a tinted chapstick. They're super moisturizing. So I would go with this for lips. So that is it. That is everything that I would suggest if you're just beginning with makeup. Clearly you don't need to spend a shit ton of money to create your makeup collection or start out with makeup. I feel like I'm just on repeat right now. If this was helpful for you and you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know. If you haven't already and you want to join the party, click the subscribe button, which is right there, and you won't miss out on a video ever. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye. Screenshot time. Is my bra strap showing that whole video? Oh, now it gets sunny. Really freaking great.